I recently came across a situation that was pretty bewildering to me, honestly. It was a worship leader who, at a church, said that the leadership had, from their perspective, handed down an edict that no food or drink was allowed in the sanctuary, nothing at all. And this worship leader always has water with them drinking during leading worship, which is really not a bad idea, honestly. And so the worship leader is wanting to know, well, should I just get up on Sunday morning and say, look, I know I'm breaking the rules, but, and I'm like, why would you even begin to think that that would be a good way to handle it? How about if we just sit down and have a conversation about this? And honestly, that's, as I travel and interact with worship leaders, that seems to be not just honestly, it's not just a worship leading thing. It's a thing in our culture that we refuse to have conversations. I don't know if we're scared of other people or what the whole deal is, but to me, this is a no-brainer. Why not sit down with leadership in the church and say, look, I need to have water while I'm leading. I'm up there for quite a while, and singing takes a lot of moisture out of your body. It does. It's just reality. And so having water to drink is actually a good idea. Just have that conversation. Why publicly go up and buck against what they have said instead of sitting down privately and having a conversation? That's a way better idea of handling it. And so I want you to think about this. Are there conversations that you're avoiding? Are there situations that you're perhaps considering handling in a way that simply having a conversation would be a much better option? To me, again, this is something that seems to be rampant in our culture, in our society. Let's just dialogue. Let's just talk about it instead of assuming the worst, instead of trying to handle it in a way that's going to be more abrasive in the long run. Why not just sit down and talk? There's a concept. Lots of scriptural precedents, preferring one another, caring for one another, loving each other. Those are all ideas that play into having that conversation instead of trying to handle it in a different way. Again, I want you to think about this idea. If you're one that likes to avoid conversations and handle those situations in a different way, think about maybe not doing it that way and instead having the conversation, sitting down and talking it through. If you're somebody that gets flustered easily in the midst of a conversation, write down your ideas ahead of time. Go in with a specific, here's the points that I want to make. Whatever it takes to make that work well, but have the conversation instead of trying to handle it in a way that's going to be more abrasive, more abusive, whatever terminology you want to use. That over the long term is going to put you in a much better stead with leadership in your church, with other people in your church, with your team, whatever it might be. Just sitting down, talking, dialoguing, having the conversation, way better idea.
Brought to you by myworshipleadingcoach.com.
Helping you to be more fully equipped as a worship leader.